We are as dialed into the community conversation as we can be. And whenever we identify something, a common narrative or a burning question, we are always talking about these things. And usually the conversation is, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. What's the release vehicle for that? And you have built in a good, predictable cadence for when we can address some of those issues.
And again, that's not to say that these are our only release vehicles, but these are the ones where you will see the big changes come in.
So in Season 2, we will be seeing The Dawning.
The Dawning is making a return shortly after the launch of Season 2.
Okay. So if you experienced The Dawning the last time that we did it, fictionally, the idea is that it is sort of a confluence of cultures. Refugees from the collapse of the Golden Age came to us from every corner of the globe. They gathered together under the Traveler. They built a city for themselves, and all those cultures combined to create this new holiday about the birth of the light and all of the magic that comes from the Traveler. So how are we going to be celebrating that this time?
So we've got a few cool Easter eggs we put in the game, and I think we have some actual pictures of those coming up.
Okay.
We enabled ice hockey in the tower. So you guys will get to play with some hockey.
One art caveat right off the bat, this is all work in progress, so we don't tend to show you unfinished assets, but this is one of them. We're working on hockey. It's becoming playable for the first time inside of our studio. And then also, I can't tell you how many times people said last year when we made it snow in the tower, can I have a snowball fight?
Yeah. Now you can.
Yeah.
So you can have snowball fights in the tower, and I think the better experience is in the farm, though. I mean, we have snow forts, snowball piles. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So we're used to fun things to do in social spaces. We're used to kicking around the ball, or in this case, having a snowball fight. But will this actually touch the world of the game?
Right, so it's not just social spaces. We also propagated snowballs throughout the world, so you can go ahead and kill some combatants out there.
With the snowball.
With the snowball.
Yeah. And they'll be featured in some strikes as well, with some compelling reasons to pick them up and use them.
And as always, the invitation to Destiny is if you do cool stuff, you get cool stuff.
Get cool gear.
And a hush and a murmur.
That was real nice, actually.
So this is the best I can do to tease this without a full reveal. This is the gauntlet inspection, so you get a little bit of helmet, a little bit of chest piece, but we'll show you what these entire gear sets look like. Maybe we'll have our own stream and we'll host our own snowball fight before the Dawning launches.
I think so. And this isn't the extent of the gear either. We might have some emotes. I don't know. We definitely have some cool weapons to play with, and some other cool things for you to earn.
And this also points to the idea that the Dawning themes are the ones that really shape our development. They shape the things that we deliver, and they shape the things that you earn. So you'll also have Dawning shaders. So moving right along, I also want to talk about rituals. Rituals like Iron Banner. So we have conducted our first Iron Banner in Destiny 2. It took Lord Saladin a while to get back to the tower, but he made his fashionably late arrival. And after our first Iron Banner in Destiny 2, not the last Iron Banner for Season 1, but for the first Iron Banner, what did we learn?
So we learned how you guys interacted with the loot system, first and foremost, and that's something we took to heart. So in Season 2, you're going to see some changes there. We are going to let you direct purchase the guns that we put on offer.
Yep. Using what?
Using tokens and legendary shards.
Okay.
So you're going to have to pay, but you can direct purchase the guns each week. We're going to slowly roll out the guns there too. That's just a better experience than all at once.
And in terms of how we grant new rewards, how can we evolve the way people acquire things that distinguish themselves as Crucible connoisseurs or Crucible elite or whatever competing in Iron Banner means to you personally?
Yeah. So the other key takeaway we got was that the token economy, while it does some great things for us, it's not always the best way to handle things. So with Season 2 Iron Banner gear and Season 2 Faction Rally gear, we are going to let you unlock your rituals via gameplay, or unlock your ornaments via gameplay. So you're going to have a sweet set of Season 2 gear that we're going to show you in a bit. And you're actually going to unlock the redecoration of that and the new perks, new stats on that via actual gameplay.
So we've seen, I'm sorry, what are you going to say?
No, I was just going to add on, like, we really want you to have that feeling when you walk into the tower and you see someone just like decked out with all the ornaments, that person is awesome. They're like, they clearly love Iron Banner and they crushed it out there.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
Before Season 2, there will be one more Iron Banner in Season 1, and if you don't have a full set yet, you can still acquire those items.
Right.
But these ornaments are earned how exactly?
So these ornaments, when you zip into your Iron Banner armor, down at the bottom where you have all your mods and decorations, you'll see an ornament slot there. It'll be grayed out until you actually complete an objective we list on top of it. That objective could be something like go win 10 Iron Banner matches, or go flawless in Trials of the Nine.
Okay. Getting ahead of ourselves just a little bit. Getting ahead of ourselves just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, we're taking existing armor that you own and we're making it a little bit more elaborate through things that you achieve. And these will be the hallmarks of those achievements.
Right. The point is that, like Steve said, someone will look at you and say, wow, he did that in Season 2. So when Season 3 rolls around, these ornaments they're not there anymore. You don't have the ability to unlock them. So it's important that you hop in and finish your Season 2 collection.
And then, of course, as you mentioned, they will be able to acquire new Iron Banner weapons. So if you have a deep cache of legendary shards or tokens, you can use those things to acquire these weapons. They've been visually redesigned, but also tactically, yes?
Right. So with Season 1 Iron Banner, we deployed a bunch of weapons that had some holes in the deployment. Like you had a kinetic hand cannon, but you didn't have the energy version of the hand cannon. We're going to go ahead and fill that out for you and let you get the energy version of it now. We've also updated the perks and the stats on the guns too.
Mm-hmm. So they're very purposeful decisions that you make. This is what the sandbox needs now. This is what the arsenal may be lacking. This is how we'd like to change the way people fight season over season. We talked about sandbox tuning, and obviously buffing and nerfing is one way to do that. But a common narrative in the community is quit adjusting everything and just give me something else that might compete with that thing. So with a frequent influx of new weaponry, you can say, you know what would balance this out a little bit is this scout will level the playing field.
Some new tools, right? Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on. You hinted at Trials of the Nine.
I just got excited.
Yeah. Well, Trials of the Nine can be very exciting. So you hinted at Trials of the Nine. You had mentioned that Iron Banner gear will have ornamentation. You're also doing that for Trials of the Nine. Unfortunately, my will is not my own. So I can't show you that now, but like I said, we're making some promises. We're getting some pieces on the board. I appreciate everybody that just, issued an audible aww. And then also, in Season 2, we will have redesigned Trials of the Nine weaponry, new visual aesthetic, as well as you mentioned before, different perks.
Right, so they have the iconic Trials look. They have the Trials look from year one, is what we're dubbing it. But they are updated. They have new perks. They're filling out your inventory for where you previously had some gaps before. Just new ways for you to play.
So moving along, Faction Rally was a fascinating social experiment.
Yeah.
We'll have one more Faction Rally before the end of Season 1.
Right,
Okay.
and we'll have 3 new weapons on offer.
Yep. All right. Again, another way for us to say, here's what the sandbox needs. Another way for you to earn weapons that will change the way you fight and play.
Yeah, and there's one other thing I wanted to make sure we talked about Faction Rally is that, because of the way we're doing seasons, we can make quick changes, right? So one of the things that everyone quickly found out when doing the Faction Rally that, there were certain scenarios where the best thing to do was to be in a fire team by yourself, off, grinding things, and you could get tokens really fast that way. But, as a game that we want that's a community game, and it's about playing, having a good time with your friends and your clanmates, we want to make sure that we bring playing with your fire team up to par with running solo. So, and because we have this vehicle that is seasons, we can make changes so that we can achieve our goals with how we want the game to feel.
So let's talk about Season 2. What can I expect else to be different in Season 2 aside from the way we go out and the tasks that we're given by the factions to earn these rewards?
So we're doing the same thing with the Faction Rally armor, where we are giving you can still earn the base set from the packages, but you can unlock these sweet, sweet Dead Orbit visuals by actually playing as Dead Orbit and doing tasks for Dead Orbit.
There are actually moments when my Warlock faith is questioned, and I look at those Titans and I think, dang.
Titans.
There's also times when my faction devotion. Yes, okay.
Yeah, this is why I'm this one right here.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So, and obviously there are shaders, you know, there's armor, there's weapons. We're starting to lose control of the room. All right, hey. Future War Culters, you want to see what we got for you? Yeah! Why are we laughing? All right, knock it off.
We all like different things.
Guns too. So much fun. This is so much fun. So obviously that's just a taste. Something we've never talked about is a clarion call. Steve?
Yeah, so we talked a lot about we want to provide beats where we bring people back together and get them to play and play together, play with your friends. We're going to try to do that with this thing that we're calling a clarion call. The first one, and this is just the first one, it's the debut. We're going to make it so that you will earn double XP during the clarion call if you're doing anything with your clanmate. So get into a fire team with your clanmate, and during the clarion call, you'll earn double XP. For those of you who have yet to find your spicy ramen emote, this is a great opportunity. You can get yourself a snack. It'd be very nice. But we really want to make sure that we bring you together and we give you a chance to go find the things that you haven't found yet that you really, really want. Go get a chance to earn that. So, yeah.
So, what happens to those bright engrams at the end of Season 1?
So the Bright Engrams are going to receive a pretty big facelift. We are refreshing most of the content in them season over season. There's some content that's going to remain, but for the most part, all the emotes, all the things you know and love.
Yeah. So as a gunslinger, that's the name of my clan. I'm not a hunter. This emote has eluded me. I don't have this one yet.
That was my first one.
And I have wanted this one.
This is a time-limited Season 1 Engram.
Yep.
We are going to be removing it at the end of Season 1.
So well, we're not gonna take it away in absence of anything.
Nope.
So you want to see? Wait for it. Wait for it. And drop the mic. And that's one of the great things is we give you the tools that you can use to express yourself creatively. You build a guardian that is an extension of your inner self, your best hero. And then in Season 2,
so this is a ship we are launching with the Dawning. This will be time limited to the Dawning event.
And if somebody says, "Where'd you get that?" and you're like, "I played a lot of Destiny in Season 2. Where can I get that?" It's Season 3, bro. I hate to tell you. But that ship has sailed. However, if you don't want to look like a snow angel everywhere that you go throughout the solar system, we have other ships that you can earn. Each of these ships comes with the potential for earning, a different type of transmat effect.
Yep. Right. Yep.
You want to give them a hint as to?
Well, there might be some new transmit effects that show up over the course of the new Engram. I think. I think definitely be some new transmit effects that we bring in.
Also, another Season 2 ship. And after Season 1, like last year's automobile, it will be a thing of the past.
Phasing out that model.
Phasing out that model. Oh, remember that beauty when that rolled off the assembly line? But in Season 2...
more cup holders.
Yeah, in Season 2 you get more cup holders. Don't. That is a joke. So yeah, that looks cool. That looks groovy. But let me show you what will be mine in Season 2.
No. I cannot wait.
So everyone's best friend in the game is also something that you can pull from Engrams. So there's the classical geometry for the ghosts. What are we doing with them in Season 2?
Putting some blinky lights on them.
Okay.
We're adding new body styles, new effects. It's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, telling some new stories with geometry.
Yep.
What is it you like to say about this one?
We get to channel our inner Daft Punk. but this one's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, this one I love. This one I love.
So the cool thing about this one is when you have your ghost out and you're moving around, you can actually like rotate the whole solar system behind it. So it's pretty cool.
And then what's the theme on this one right here?
I don't know.
It's just cool looking. Is it enough to just say we thought it was cool looking?
It's really cool.
So this is another dawning ghost.
Okay.
Yep. And like the fun story with these, you know, like with all of these things, is we really want to like give you a chance to customize what you look like, and to really have such a great deal of self-expression. And we just felt like the ghost was just another great way to do that.
So this is the exception to the rule. Everything that we've shown you up to this point changes, goes away, and evolves season over season. But that is not the case with shaders, yes?
Right. If you want to roam around looking like a watermelon, we want to help enable you.
Have you heard the community narrative about deleting shaders?
Yeah, we've definitely heard that. It's on the radar.
Okay.
Yep.
So from the same engram, you can pull vanity sets of armor. They drop at low power by design because we don't want to award you power by these means, but this is a great means of self-expression. I do love that Warlock helmet, and I infused it up to operational readiness. What happens to these suits of armor as Season 2 begins?
They are gone from the Bright Engram.
Okay.
Yep.
And replaced with new sets?
Replaced with new sets.
Okay. And my understanding is that these new sets of armor do not follow the dawning theme, which is why I cannot show you to them.
They do not.
No.
So no, the theme for Season 2 is not 8-bit. We're not rezzing down the game. This is obscured intentionally. I apologize for doing this. So that's all we're going to say about that. Let's move along to the different ways in which we enhance the competitive experience. So is this a promise that we can make that every season will include an infusion of new arenas where Guardians can go and butt heads and establish some personal glory?
I can promise you in Season 2, we are adding another map with one of our events. You'll see it there first, but after the event concludes, it's just going to be there for everyone.
Steve, talk to me about clans, man.
Yeah,
Talk to me about, you mentioned before that I filled up with my gunslingers, I filled up my meter, all right? We're level 6, but when Season 2 begins... You
will start anew. You will start anew. And what we'll do is you'll be a new set of perks to earn for your clan banner. Your clan banner will target the content you'll be going after during that season. If you look back at what we've already seen, many of those perks targeted the Cabal. Many of the perks targeted the things you'd be doing with your clan during Season 1. Well, it's just an enduring philosophy that we'll have each season is saying, hey, let's look at the content that the players are going to be doing. Let's make sure that they're earning things for their clan that are meaningful to them and meaningful to their community.
And that is the Season 1 clan banner.
Yes.
So if your clan, like mine, reaches level 6 before the end of the season, you will earn this on the first day of Season 2. If you're not there yet, they'll have a clarion call.
That's correct. That's correct. Now, I want to be super clear that the thing you will earn is that staff that you see in the middle there. You'll see it's red, it's silver. It looks like it comes from the combatants you've been fighting for Season 1. And it's the thing that if you get your clan to max level, there's a new staff to have and to put on and wear as for whatever clan banner your community currently has.
And then obviously, clans earn a lot of free loot. I got a whole bunch of it. I'll admit. There's sometimes I dismantle it because I feel guilty, but I've kept some stuff. Yes, thank you, Cosmo. thank you, Cosmo.
Yeah. So it's really important to us that as we progress through the seasons, that engram that you can earn for your community includes all of the latest, greatest things for that type of content. So. For example, we had the Crucible one in Season 1. If we add more weapons to that pool, we want to make sure that engram can then still drop those particular weapons.
And then new features and perks, that's pretty much a callback to, I actually showed that with the staff.
Yeah.
So
yep, it's all good. So yeah, that's like I said, talking about the perks and those perks, making sure they're interesting to you and that they target the baddies you're going to be going to kill during that season.
And that's a good reason also to, kick off a new season of clan play. There's new things to earn. There's new things to grab. There's new things that will, enhance your existence as a clan.